Oh, it's been said a bard's life can often be a hard life, or hill and dale to rove and always move from town to town. And some folk have inquired if ever we grow tired of ranging all around the world and never settling down.
But one should be a little wary of remaining stationary. Is comfortable, is lovely, but it's not the way we grow. When life starts to unravel, pick up your pack and travel. You'll find a strange serenity in places you don't know. Wriggle-dee-dum-dee-doo-da-terry-o-dee. There's so much to see beyond the open door. It's outward bound we go. Who knows what we'll find that we've never found before. Adventures waiting further down the road. It's waiting for you further down the road. You've got no map for showing which direction you are going.
But why start on a journey if you know where it will end?
And once you recognize,
to anticipate surprise, you'll relish every twist and turn that lies around the bend. Wriggle-dee-dum-dee-doo-da-terry-o-dee-da-dee-da-dee. There's so much to see beyond the open door. It's outward bound we go. Who knows what we'll find that we've never found before. Adventures waiting further down the road. It's waiting for you further down the road. Lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. Lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. Lie-da-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. La-da-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. La-da-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. The world has got its demons. There are many reasons why you'd find it harder to be brave than be afraid. But every life could use some danger. Every friend was once a stranger. Ships are safe in harbor, but that's not why ships are made. Wriggle-dee-dum-dee-doo-da-terry-o-dee, dee-dee, a fwit-dee-dee-dee-dee. There's so much to see beyond the open door. It's outward bound we go. Who knows what we'll find that we've never found before. Adventures waiting further down the road. It's waiting for you further down the road. Lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. Lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. Lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Adventures waiting further down the road. Let's go! Lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. Lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. Lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. La-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. La-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
I just spent that whole intro song coloring, and I have no regrets, and it's only gonna get craftier from here and weirder from here. Wait, no, I have evidence. Oh yeah, it's getting weird. Anyway, welcome friends to Bananapalooza. Oh yeah. We are joined, of course, by our favorite tea specialist and, of course, our favorite channel player, Z from Tabletop Teas. But before she can even come on, before we can get this started, before we can banana ourselves until we go bananas, please don't clip that out of context. I just heard myself say that. We're going to roll some sweet Nat 21 footage. Oh yeah, look who's here. Look who's down.
I wish that there was There was like backseat footage every time, you guys. It's very funny.
We were both jamming. I could watch in my little thing.
Yeah, you can always see. I'm always singing, like always when
for sure.
when the song comes on.
For sure. Well, welcome. How's life? Thank you for picking possibly the best theme we've ever had on an AMA.
And it was really just me being really weird because I was like, I could talk about me or things I know a lot about, or I could pick a topic that I know practically nothing about. Yes, let's go with that one.
Amazing. I love it. And you said, all right, I'm jumping right into this because I can't wait because you were talking about this before we started. You picked Bananapalooza because it reminded you of Lollapalooza, correct?
Yeah. Well, so the first thing I did was I saw that today is National Banana Bread Day.
Of course.
And then that made me just start thinking bananas. And then I think one of us said something about Bananapalooza. And the word totally cracked me up. And yeah, it makes me think of Lollapalooza, right? Because then I think of Palooza. And so I promised you a story.
I need to know. I'm sorry if this is like I'm starting off.
It is like zero to do with bananas, but at least I don't remember any bananas. So in 1992, myself, my brother, my then boyfriend, my best friends, and a couple of my brother's friends, we all loaded up and we went to Lollapalooza because it was just outside of Houston. And I vaguely remember the lineup. Like I remember some of it, but the big highlight was we were all sitting in a cluster, right? And we were listening. I want to say we were actually listening to Jesus and Mary Chain, but the group next to us had been like passing a joint around. And then my brother talked them into passing it to our group. And then the first group sort of forgot that we were there or even had their joint. So my brother was just like, we'll just keep passing it around. It's fine. And me, I'm young, I'm dumb. I'm like, yeah, no, this is fine. I don't have asthma and I don't have like a mild allergy to this at all. This will be totally fine. And then I started having an asthma attack and I was like, well, that's fine. I brought like my meds. They're in my backpack. Let me grab my backpack. And I reached around to grab my backpack and realized my backpack had been stolen. So we go to the medical tent, right? And they're like not equipped for asthma attacks. Okay, it's 1992.
Yeah, no. I'm this is like it's
you
a
need
Palooza
to
of its own.
desperately call your parents.
Oh my God.
What do you do? So there was the big hunt for can you hear my dogs? They are going mad right now. Can you hear them? Or is hopefully my mic isn't actually picking them up. They're like going mad. Yeah, so it was this big hunt to try and find somebody who had a phone that was usable because mobile phones existed, but they were incredibly rare and they were going to not be on the random individuals.
Right. Oh
and so we finally did get a hold of my parents. So my mom was like, yeah, she's on her way. And it's still going to be like 45 minutes or whatever. So my friends are all like, they want to have fun and everything, but they were like, oh, like we have to care for our friend. So they were like, they put me where we could still hear the music, and then they were trying to keep me calm. And they're all high, you guys, like high.
Right, like that was I was gonna bring that up if that's not
like so like the whole thing is incredibly weird because they're very intently but very weirdly trying to remind me to like breathe normally and like stay calm. My mom has a hard time getting to us because the area is barricaded and the cars are like backed up forever, but she was finally able to like communicate with them like that she needed to get in and get me my medication. So I finally like got my medication and all that, and she was, we're gonna go home and I was gonna do a at home.
Mhm.
So now we're all in my mom's car and everything is ludicrously funny, right? My friends are trying to casually normal like hang out the car like dogs.
Mhm.
Wind. And my mom is just being real patient with it. Right?
I'm
She's
sure she knew what was
like,
going on too.
yeah,
Like,
she's both like, I need to like make sure that my daughter is fine, but
But-
also like there's madness happening in this car. So we get home and like this part sticks with me like so much. Like my friends hit the door and hit this house like a plague of locusts, and just anything that wasn't nailed down and vaguely edible. And I just remember my brother grabbing an opened package of hot dogs, like uncooked, like just hot dogs, and like
Yep.
shoving like 3 in his face at once. And then my mom was like, "Okay, everybody, I need to just sit at the table. I'll be right back. I did go to Sam's Club today. I have like a load of chips and things in the garage. Just settle down." But for some reason, that hot dog thing just sticks with me. So yeah,
I uncooked part really.
really, it's like you didn't even like couldn't even throw them in the
No.
microwave for 30 seconds or whatever, even to get them a little.
No, there
No.
were priorities.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
So yeah, I'm pretty sure Pearl Jam was there that year. There was a sideshow circus. I remember that. And there was some other like fun things. There was like artwork that you could play music on.
Ooh.
And that's really all I remember. And then Panic and then hot dogs.
Right, Panic.
Panic and then hot dogs.
It's a weirdly wholesome story. I'm glad you're okay. And
I know. I didn't want to spoil the ending for anybody, but I did live.
I'm very.
It luckily was not like a really bad, like it wasn't clearly a bad one.
Mm.
Also, I don't know
Amazing.
why those people didn't think to like call an ambulance.
Yeah, if you were not breathing, that would be nice.
I mean, I was breathing.
Yeah.
And I was definitely wheezing, but their triage was terrible. But,
Are you speaking of shoving hot dogs in your face? You are not shoving hot dogs in your face.
No, I have banana bread.
Yay! It's really happening.
Because it's National Banana Bread Day, apparently.
National Banana Bread Day. And I've kind of showed this before, but I'm fashioning on this Banana Bread Day a banana paper doll.
I love it.
So
The
you're
eyes are
noshing.
so good.
Thank you. You're noshing. I'm coloring. I'm going to come up with some very silly things. We already said a nana banana. So I'm going to start making some like curlers. Knitting needles. Love it. And while we are doing this, I figure now is a good time to play a little banana trivia.
All right.
And I had hinted on the Discord before. We are doing a giveaway.
You're a frozen banana. Oh man.
Oh no.
No, you're back.
Oh good. Okay. We've got a giveaway.
We do.
Which we are giving away something very awesome. If you would like to talk about it.
Okay. So since it's it's gonna be tea because it's It's gonna be tea because it's me. But since it's February, I figure we'll lean into the chocolate and stuff. Candy and chocolate covered strawberries. So we got Magnus, which is chocolate and strawberries, and it's got cinnamon and cream in it too. Oh, you can see. So yay. And then the other one I think is Dwarf. Yeah. And that one is chocolate and hazelnuts. And it's literally got these little I don't know if you can see. My labels are like too big. They've got the like fake rocks in them that are like chocolate candies, but they're gold. So like when they melt in the water, they make everything sparkly.
Oh my God.
And There's that here. You got this month's sticker.
Cute.
Isn't
Is
it
that a
cute?
frog?
It is a frog.
Oh my god, I love him. Amazing. All right, so this is going to be for I don't know if we're going to have anybody actually answering right now. I know a bunch of people were planning on watching this afterwards.
Yeah.
But I'm going to give people a couple of days here to answer the trivia questions in the comments, and then I'll see who answers the most correctly as we're going along. So you playing at home, if you would like to type into the comments either on YouTube or on wherever you're watching. It's not on Twitch, so it will be on YouTube. Or you can just throw it in a Discord, whatever. I'll see who answers the most correctly of these 5 trivia questions. And you might just get a tabletop team. Haha.
So I wanted, because I don't know if everybody like caught the idea that the general idea of AMA, right, is that people come on and they talk about themselves, or they end a topic they know a lot about. And I don't mind talking about myself, but I wanted to like lead away from that and pick a topic I know almost nothing about. And my career has been educating people on a lot of topics, right? I have 2 science degrees, and they my master's degree is actually in museum education, and I used to be an educator at a science museum, and so I like know a lot of things. My friends like love to be like, well, let's ask Z and her fun facts, but I decided it would be much more hilarious to talk about something I know nothing about. I mean, I know they're fruits, and I know they're yellow. I know they grow on trees. I know the ones at my store have stickers that say Chiquita or something. I don't know, but that's about it.
I love that, though. This is great. We're all going to learn together because I didn't know any of these things. So we are going to start.
That's
right
the
here, right
best
now.
part. We're going on this education journey together.
Should we
Let's get on this
die?
banana boat.
Hey, look at that. It's a beautiful day-o.
Dale.
All right.
Yep.
If, and these are all multiple choice, due to make our lives easier.
Okay.
If a person is allergic to bananas, they have an increased chance of being allergic to what other allergen? A, pollen, B, eggs, or C, latex?
I know this one. It is latex. I do. So part of the reason I don't know a lot about bananas is I have a mild allergy to bananas.
Oh, there you go.
As well as avocados and chestnuts, which are also in the latex family. And I think like I have those, I can eat all of those, but under certain circumstances. So like with bananas, they have to be very ripe. Like there's a very narrow window of it doesn't make my ears itch, and oh, this is a very unpleasant texture that happens for me in bananas. But I can also have them cooked. Like as long as they're cooked, it breaks down the protein that causes it.
Oh.
So same with avocados, same with chestnuts.
Interesting.
So that one I knew.
All right.
I'm excited.
This is great. See, we're absolutely learning together. And also I'm working on, I've got some knitting needles.
I love it. And a wig.
A little wig. I'm getting there.
Wig. I love
and
it.
then if anyone is, I mean, even post, if you're watching this tomorrow, happy tomorrow, which is now today.
Happy tomorrow.
If you have suggestions for things to put on the paper doll, just let me know, because this is just ridiculous. And I love,
because I think it's gonna like have the arms and the little hat for Banana Assassin, right?
Oh, of course.
Assassin. And then we might do a happy banana, go to the top hat, and then Nana.
Nana.
Oh,
it needs to be a Batman mask. It needs the Varus the Destroyer sunglasses to be Batman.
And a little belt.
Oh my god, this is terrible. What have we done?
We like to dress up fruit here. We're completely normal people.
You have a D&D gaming channel on Twitch. Well, yeah, but we also...
But that's normal also.
All right.
All right,
next. All right. How many varieties, roughly, of banana are currently grown around the world? Is it A, more than a dozen, B, more than 100, or C, more than 1,000?
I feel like this is gonna be like the potato thing where you think that there are like 10 varieties of potato, but then you learn that like Peru has like 300 variety of potato. So I want to say what were it was more than a dozen.
More than a dozen, more than 100, or more than 1,000.
I want to say more than 1,000 seems like maybe too many. Okay, more than 100. I'm hedging.
All right. So technically, every single one of these answers is correct because you're right. It is more than 100. It's also more than 1,000, which is more than a dozen.
Which is more than a dozen.
Yep. So technically, all of the above are true.
All of the above. That see, I knew it was going to be something unreasonably because
ridiculous.
I know that for like cost effectiveness and just the way we grow things and bring things to market, we in the developed West, and it's going in quotes, right? We like monoculture stuff a lot, and so we miss out on loads of variety, and it's kind of sad, I guess.
Yeah, there's the fact that there's thousands, and I
don't need that much choice. I would be overwhelmed, but
a dozen different bananas would be cool.
But it would be nice to maybe, yeah, because I think when you go to the store, there was literally like one kind and then plantains.
Right.
Oh, there's the baby bananas, and I don't know what those are called. Stumpies.
Oh yeah, we're gonna eat ourselves a stumpy today.
Did you eat your stumpy? What's wrong? You've barely touched your stumpy. That's getting cut for a clip.
Yeah, you know, I've noticed that when you say things that you do not want taken out of context, they always end up clipped on the channel. Yeah, yep. For sure. So good. All right. Number 3. A banana is not just a regular fruit. It's actually considered a berry, which is very interesting. But which of the following is not technically a berry? I'm going to name 3 common berries. One of them is not technically a berry. So is it A, a strawberry, B, a currant, or C, an elderberry?
Elderberries are in the Sambuca family? I want to say it's elderberries.
Elderberries? Final answer?
No, but sure.
This one blew my mind. It's actually strawberries.
I wanted to say that, but then I was like, no, this is going to be like that thing where it's like raspberries are drupes. Yeah.
Yep. Strawberries are not actually technically berries, but they are berries like socially, like in the common, like we can call them berry.
Socially.
Berry. Socially. I don't know. Among friends, they're berries. They can be in the club. They're just not founding members, you know?
Right. That's fair.
It's different. All right.
To be fair, biology is very squishy. Like,
I know what you mean. I've just never heard it phrased like that. You're right. It's squishy.
Ask a scientist. So, I mean, within the animal and plant kingdom, we'll leave out fungipodes. That's not their actual term, but I want to call them that because it's fun. Like a lot of stuff, most stuff very clearly falls into whatever like genus, species. But there's definitely always things, because that's how evolution works, things that are like in the like liminal cuspy space between things. And I find that to be like, I like those things. Those things are fascinating.
Like the platypus.
Well, like any of the monodremes. Why have I forgotten what that group of animals is called? No, that's right. Is that right? No, that word sounds weird now.
Wait, I can Google it.
All right, hold on. Okay, what is
you got it. All right, you're looking it up. All right, cool. I'm going to keep cutting out granny hair while you Google very smart science things.
Oh, I did this. So I know we're going to talk about the video gaming I just wrote platypodes. Why do I keep trying to make everything? Is that right? I don't know. We're typing in platypodes now. Aquatic mammals. Organize. No, okay. Yes, I know they're venomous. That's great. They're mono. Why can't you tell me what they friggin' are? Semi-aquatic. I know that. Monotypic. Mono. Oh, I was so close. It's monotremes. Monotremata.
Yeah,
Or
and
doll.
you're right,
Yeah, they
they're
have spines.
venomous, which is crazy.
Yeah, I like they've got like these like killer spikes on their back feet. They're venomous.
Amazing.
The world is wacky.
They've got it all. They've got it figured out. They're better than we are.
I don't know. I kind of like it. Lay an egg.
Man.
Stab things with your venomous feet. Oh,
I'm getting into sewing the
I'm
sewing
like
the knitting
Martin the
needles.
washing banana.
I think she's
What is
glasses.
this show?
I knew this was happening. If everyone's watching this, still watching this, they're like,
What?
"Oh hi." Yeah, that's poor Pluto.
To a dwarf? Yeah. Oh, okay. I have. Did I mention that I was an educator at a science museum?
Tell me. You're passionate about something. I'm ready.
I'm passionate about a lot of things, but oh my gosh, this got on my ever living last nerve. So educator at a science museum where you educate people about science, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which means that from my point of view, we wanted to keep up with wherever science was leading, wherever whatever science was saying at the time, back that up with why scientists were saying that. So if that meant a dinosaur name had been changed or like they moved what species it was related to or whatever, then we did that. Well, we had a planetarium and all that, so we did talk about space stuff. And I had 2 members of my staff who were Pluto fanatics. And when we had little projects for kids to do where they like made a bracelet that was the planets, right? So they learned about each of the planets and then they got to put a bead on it, right? Pluto not on there because Pluto a dwarf planet. Along with several other dwarf planets, by the way. But I would do like surprise I don't say inspections, but like, I would like surprise. I'm like watching you do your little class today so I can do, right? So like evaluations. And every time they would include Pluto. A bead that had not been included in the kit was not part of the, like they would slip an extra slide into the slideshow to talk about Pluto. They complained all the time that it wasn't talked about in the planetarium thing. One of them wanted to make a whole thing about Pluto. And I wanted to be like,
well,
Pluto is not that interesting.
Probably.
Like, did you know?
Did you know
that we have an asteroid that has its own moon? That's way more interesting.
That is actually
talk
really
about
cool.
that.
That is cool. Although it is funny to me that you would the planet that was named for like the god of the underworld that like, controlled all the dead people and stuff was just like, yeah, you're not a planet anymore, bud. And he's just like, oh, that's fine. That's fine. Has things been normal since he got demoted? No, like, and
then everybody was like, oh, then they found out like he has a heart on his belly, like a friggin' Care Bear, and everybody's like losing their damn minds. And I'm like,
didn't they push to move like his largest was like not? I guess he didn't have a moon, but like there's something that was orbiting.
Yeah, he used satellites.
Okay, named it after his wife, and then they were just like, no. He's not a planet. We don't need to do that. And then I was like, oh, you're really making him mad. Like, don't do that. Like, I know this is just like ancient mythology that's not relevant anymore, but like, I wouldn't push it.
And well,
know?
yeah, it's. I feel like we're. I'm okay. Like you're still in a dwarf planet, and there's a bunch of those. You got a whole little family of dwarf planets that are actually got some really like cool aspects to them. But I'm like, we have some really cool moons in our system. Like, let's talk about those. But I don't know. These two just they wanted to pick a fight about whether we talked about Pluto. And I'm like, it's not in the teaks anymore. It's not included in these kids' curriculum. Like you're picking a fight out of your own nostalgia.
Yeah.
And just confusing these poor 5-year-olds. But anyway, that's my little spies from the dwarf. Yeah, right?
Yeah.
That's my whole thing. Like if you are going to be talking about Pluto, if we're bringing Pluto in, we're now going to be talking about, what is it, 13 planets and dwarf planets. Like if Pluto is a planet, then all the dwarf planets are planets. And now we have a larger number, and there's no thing like my very excited mother that will help us.
Just served us nachos. It's nachos now, not 9 pizzas like we used to say.
Just not. Well, I feel like that's better being from Texas, like the nachos.
Yeah,
that's fine. The banana topic, isn't it? Bananas. How people won't let Pluto go.
Also, I just made some angry eyebrows. I'm getting the angry. Oh gosh, hang on. Angry Nana.
I love it. That's me when I walk in to do your surprise evaluation and you're talking about Pluto.
He's a dwarf, darn it. They're all dwarves. All right. In which country do people eat the most bananas per year? Like per person, which country? The options are A, Canada, B, Uganda, or C, Trinidad and Tobago.
I want to say Trinidad just because I want to say bananas are actually like from the South Pacific or the Philippines or something, like originally, or like East Asia, and then they like got brought to Africa. I don't know. I really don't know that much about bananas. Canada seems weird. That seems weird. I know there's a lot. Okay, so like in Belize, when I was in Belize, like there was bananas with every meal. So that's why I want to be like, I feel like it's going to be like Caribbean. I'm going with Trinidad.
The answer is Uganda.
Wow.
I was shocked by that too. I would have thought it would have been Caribbean or like an Asian nation. It's not. It's
Uganda.
Uganda. Huh. Yep.
Look at us getting smart.
I know. That's why I only really picked ones that I was like stunned by. All right, we've got our final question. And again, those of you playing along at home, make sure you put your comments in. I will, and if everybody gets them all right because they're typing while they're listening, I will randomize it. But yeah, we got our giveaway going. All right.
Some of you are cheating.
Last trivia. You guys wouldn't cheat. None of you are really chaotic neutral, or are you?
Or are you?
All right. The name banana comes from the Arabic word banan, which means what? It
means something like coat. Go on.
No, you're good. That can be your final answer. All right. My multiple choice is A, finger, B, hand, or C, limb.
All right, let's go with finger because that seems, let's go with finger.
You are correct. It is a finger. Yeah, because they're like little fingers on the big hand.
Right. No, that makes sense.
Yeah. All right. Excellent. Well done.
Things that I remember about bananas that I've just learned, like generally, because I remember there was like this picture of blue bananas that went around. And I was like, and everybody was like, oh, it's the Java banana or the ice cream banana or whatever. There's this meme. And I was like, well, that's got to be a fake thing, right? So I did what I always do. And I go like fact check, and I hit a couple of fact checking sites. And it turns out that Javanese or blue bananas actually exist, but they're not really that blue. They're like a stagey green. So the picture that went around was fake. Like somebody had put a blue filter on it.
But that
Are
is
called
interesting that
banana
they're
figs. He keeps saying dwarf, and I'm like, boys from the dwarf.
just like Pluto, he's listening.
Banana figs, that's whack. So yeah, that I knew was that they, yes and no. They're not that color, but they do exist.
They do exist.
Oh, and my mom said I should answer the question, and I don't know if I actually know the answer, so somebody can fact check me about the difference between bananas and plantains. I think they are related. I know that plantains are like almost always green, whereas bananas ripen, right? From green to yellow. And plantains are bigger. And I do know that they're like, you can eat bananas straight up, but you don't eat a plantain straight up. Like you have to use them for cooking. So if I had to hazard a guess as to why, I would think that it's kind of like with like apples, where you have eating apples and cooking apples.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So that means like the texture, the like starchiness of the fruit is going to be less less creamy, I guess is a good word, and then it would be less sweet. That's my answer on difference between bananas and plantains.
Heck yeah.
So.
All right. I think now
Let
is
us
an
know if we're
excellent
wrong
time.
or right.
Yeah. No, I love that you're also like so scientific with your answers too. Like it's so good. I trust you. You can tell me anything and I'll probably be just like, yeah, that sounds right.
I'm trying.
Got it.
I got it. Sorry.
You're so fine. I think actually now is a really good time to do our little commercial break here while you're fluffing. Is that a capybara?
It is. So
I love it.
I needed a lumbar pillow, and I looked at lumbar pillows, and I hated all of them. And then I saw this, and it's literally just like a car pillow, you know, because it's pretty flat.
Yeah.
It's not like, but I was like, honestly, it's kind of the perfect shape just to fit in my lower back. So
I love it. I mean, he's a little clappy blappy. It's so good. All right. I'm going to preface this by saying this ridiculous AMA with no discernible purpose except to have fun and learn things is brought to you by the Ren Adventures Castle Tour of England. That's Destination D&D, June 2nd through the 7th of this year. That's in Muncaster, England. It's visit for an epic adventure like no other. Explore England by day, play D&D in a castle by night. Visit renadventures.com to learn more. It's actually fantastic. I did last year's and it was more fun than you could imagine. It sounds fun and then you do it and you're like, how is that better?
It's super fun.
It's super fun. Oh, and if you have anything to add to this one, I would like to urge people to catch the
final
finale, of Coriolis. And that is a unique sci-fi journey that's been airing during our main game slot on Tuesday nights. Anything special that you would like to add? You're still alive.
We are currently still alive.
Yeah.
We are on the cusp of taking on the BBG.
Amazing.
So and things don't look great for us. But I will say the whole crew hopes to live because we've actually had a pretty good time putting together the show, and we kind of hope that maybe we'll get brought back for another like slot filling.
No, that's great.
Do it. So yeah, if people aren't familiar, Coriolis is actually its own system. So it's a D6 based system, and it is set in far space. It's kind of got like a Stargate sort of thing going on. There's like a gate system, but it's broken. There are planets and moons and space stations, but in that a lot of sci-fi is like it's like, oh, well, clearly the Western powers, it's their culture that permeates everything, right? Coriolis takes a different tack and is like, what if it's like basically more Middle Eastern? So it's Arabian. So
That's really cool.
a lot of stuff is inspired by Arabian cultures. Somebody said as it's described as Firefly meets Arabian Nights.
That's really neat. I love that.
Yeah.
Oh my
So
gosh,
it's kinda
there's one more. So if you guys have not caught up on it, definitely go back and watch the other
Yeah.
episodes.
Yeah.
Because man, it's ending. How did February go so fast? That's
I
insane.
don't know.
Oh, all right. And of course, we can't bring this nonsense without all of you. So.
Oh yeah. Oh, I don't know. You
Thank
got a
very
can.
much. You get a can and a Starbucks today because you're not playing. So there you
My
go.
my Waterloo. No.
What's the flavor of the day? Is it banana?
No. I don't know I'd want banana. I although one of my favorites is grape, and I didn't think I would like it that much. No, this one's just lime. It's just lime.
Sorry, it's still tropical. We're still on theme. It's great.
Mm.
So yeah, huzzah, everybody! Thank you for watching, whether it is now or
Yeah.
later.
Now and later.
Kevin's here. Hey, Kevin.
Yay, Kevin.
All right, I have some actual questions.
Okay.
So we did get a couple questions on Patreon. So, and they were
I want to
banana
know who's
assassin.
creative enough to have thought of banana related questions.
They're banana assassin themed because of course we had to go there.
Which is this is gonna be. I've only encountered the banana assassin once.
Same,
So-
genuinely. So I'm ready. I'm ready for that. I feel like Kitty Chaos should have been on the show with us.
Yeah, Kitty.
Expert.
Kitty. I thought maybe I could manifest her. No,
It might have worked though.
could have.
Weirder things have happened. All right. What, in your opinion, is the best way for a banana assassin to make pink mist? Like, I guess probably if you picture the banana assassin, actually, no, I'm lying to you. I've encountered the banana assassin twice because I did put him in a one shot that I did. So, but yeah, if he could make pink mist, in what way do you think would be best? What would be a cool way for him to just
Wow, that's
totally
because I want to
TPK.
say I don't even remember. I remember it was an almost complete TPK.
Oh yeah, it was the
Gnome.
yeah.
That was the gnome one. Yeah. And I'm just thinking it was like
I gave him arms. I'm sorry.
No, this banana project. This is the side banana.
It looks so funny on camera. I'm sorry.
I don't know, but for some reason I always picture the banana assassin is like a Ginsu warrior type thing, big sharp knives and just spinning around and crazy flipping and that you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'm I think that's the most effective pink mist.
Now that you're saying that, I'm picturing a banana with throwing stars.
That would be cool too.
Just catching in the jugular, just watching over you.
Why do we insist on the banana assassin being like a ninja?
It just lends itself, I think. I agree with you entirely. I'm on board.
Does anybody know the ninja song by Bare Naked Ladies? Because it's in my head again.
Oh my god.
I won't sing it. It's the ninjas are deadly and silent. They're also unspeakably violent. They speak Japanese. They do whatever they please, and sometimes they vacation in Ireland.
That describes the banana assassin to a T. I love him.
I feel like it's perfect.
I need something else. I need something else to put in his hands, by the way.
Also, is pink mist a drink? Maybe in this question, the banana assassin is actually a bartender.
Oh my god. I love that. Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but it's got grenadine.
Yeah. Somebody came up with on Discord. I genuinely think we should put together a cookbook with like a cocktail section because people
Oh yeah,
come
that
up
would be
with
fun.
best stuff on Facebook, and on Discord for like somebody made a pink mist drink, and I think it was like a
Well,
like
I sell a
cranberry-
pink mist tea, and in a
Yes.
couple of my live streams, we have done a pink mist based cocktail, but I would have to go find them again.
I mean,
Just a whole pink mist section.
I love it. I'm making little lips for my banana now,
Lips.
so my banana can be a she-nana, or just a
She-nana?
very beautiful
Shanana.
she-nana. Whatever they want, you know.
Yeah.
All right. So, and again, I don't know the answer to this question because we're not the banana.
Yeah, we don't. Yeah, I feel
assassin
like it's a Kenny
expert.
question.
Does the banana assassin have any mortal enemies? I would think the answer is absolutely every single player on the channel.
Yeah, I'm like any of us who remain alive.
Right.
The mortal enemy of the banana assassin.
For
Our
sure.
mere existence keeps the banana assassin awake at night.
I think our two very sweet gnomes that have never hurt a flea, if we were
Right.
prompted, are the mortal enemies right now because we made it out alive.
Because we made it out alive, right? And I also feel like now we're traumatized.
We need to bring that back because I need to know what happens next.
I need to also because yeah, we had a lot of very sweet gnomes, but like my gnome was like all like goth gnome because I was like, okay, what if what if I don't do like our gnome? Yeah. What so I don't for anybody who didn't see it, she literally wears like all black with little bits of pink, but otherwise a gnome. Her name is Hibby. But she was totally the whole like I just can't imagine now that she's had to face like real death. Like what her outlook on life is now.
It would be
Because
funny.
her bestie was murdered in front of her.
Yeah.
Like that was brutal. It was brutal, you guys. Like it was just gnome carnage in the streets. Oh no, you lost an arm.
Hang on. Well, Jim Bob is still the best gnome that ever gnomed, and
Ever
now he's
gnomed.
gone.
Oh my god.
Little, mwah.
I love it. You know, for when you're a banana out on the town.
I can't believe this is what I'm sitting here doing.
I also like
good.
we're also giving Cody ideas for like how to
Oh,
murder
man.
us in the future. Not that she needs a lot of ideas, but
No, not at all. Yeah, I would say, Eveline, that's we all are.
Yeah, we all
banana
are.
assassins,
Everybody.
enemies.
I
You
feel
could
like
gift-
there does need to be like some like ancient fruit that hasn't like reared its head in many years that like the banana assassin knows is out there.
a
Like,
dragon
waiting.
fruit.
A dragon fruit. Yeah.
This is gonna kick us in the butt
Ancient
later.
dragon fruit. It is the year of the dragon.
Oh, wait,
Right?
though it is. It absolutely is.
So yeah. Kitty, Paolo, ancient dragon fruit ninja versus banana assassin. Put it on your calendars.
Don't give them ideas. Don't do that. Don't.
Yeah, because I tell you what, this channel does not need more ideas.
No.
Somewhere there was a list of things that if given 15 years, we'll get through all of them.
It's true.
Because we were like, I don't remember how long ago it was, months ago, that we were like, we need to do an all cat show because there's so many of us who have cat characters.
Oh, that's true too. Man. I can't get his little, I'm trying to give him like buck teeth and I can't quite get it right. Anyway, while I am trying to figure out a silly bucktooth mouth, if you could gift anyone in the world a banana, who would it be and why? Like just a banana.
Just I don't like leave a note on it. Like
no, like if you could just like stun someone.
Because here's the great thing about bananas, right? if you very carefully carve a message into its peel, it won't be visible right away. It takes like a day as it ripens for it to show up. So I'm like, I feel like it's a really great Dungeons and Dragon fruit.
Beautiful.
Like I just feel like it's a really great way to like give somebody a secret message.
All right, then I guess both. Like, if you could just shock someone with a banana with no context, who would you want to shock? And then also, if you could sneak someone a banana note, who would you sneak?
A banana note.
I feel like
Okay.
those are two.
Who would I want to just randomly give a banana to? I mean, to be fair, I randomly give my child bananas all the time because he needs to eat more fruit. That's not really the same thing.
We used to do a thing, and I think it's still going on. And it started at did it start at Louisiana or did it start at the Pittsburgh Renaissance Festival, where it would be sneak a zucchini, and Handler Z started this. Sneak a zucchini on your neighbor's porch day, where we would have stage neighbors. So
Right.
Handler Z, as Lady Morgan from Chase Treasure, would sneak a zucchini onto like the Angels stage, Paolo's stage. I don't know if anyone remembers the German Brothers stage, Jocks the Whippers stage. We would just like sneak a zucchini without saying anything. And for the first couple of like sneaks, we would wait for their show to start or them to come out to do a pre-show, and they'd be like, "Why is there a zucchini?" And it was so satisfying.
Okay,
And
I like that. Yeah,
I would change it to a banana.
I like that. In that case, I feel like I would like to leave it with Opal and Jade, who they do similar things to like Chase Treasure. They have a lot of naughty body songs. They're local to our area and they're wonderful people and super funny. And I would entrust them with all things banana.
That sounds amazing, because I feel like, yeah, if that's your calling card, is that's your kind of show, like you're gonna have the jokes. They're gonna be there. It's gonna happen.
Right. So I feel like it's a gift that we're gonna get back from, you know. You give a banana, you get jokes. It's a banana gachapon.
Excellent answer.
It spits out dirty jokes. All right. If I was who would I leave like a little banana letter to? Probably my bestie. But I would also consider giving one to Vince Conway, because I feel like he would appreciate the heck out of it. He's that kind of dude.
Yes. I agree with that. Can I steal your answer too? And just
can.
Have, like,
I feel like it would be. I think he would be fine if randomly an entire bunch of bananas with various notes showed up.
And like when you would see, like you would sign.
You wouldn't see it until like the next day.
Yeah.
So you'd have to like. Not only do they show up randomly, these bananas, they all have like Post-it notes on them. They're like, "Don't eat yet."
Just wait. Just wait. Yeah, and then like turning them over, you'd be like, "Yeah, that makes sense. That's who gave me these."
Yeah,
that makes perfect sense.
Yeah, that makes
not
sense.
Questioning it at all. Like have it like on his little thing, like playing all day.
He
like,
always like dulcimer. You know the little I forget what they're like, the little hooks on the hammers, like the little thing, they have like a name, right? But they're kind of banana shaped. So I feel like you could take his little dulcimer hammers and like paint the little ends like bananas, because they're already banana shaped.
I think his ears are ringing right now, and he's like, someone's saying something ridiculous,
something weird.
I have just no idea. Sorry, I'm taking pictures of my little banana guy so that
yay,
I can show it to everyone on the Discord.
I will message him later and be like, if you wake up one morning and find that your dulcimer hammers are painted like bananas, it absolutely was not me.
Oh yeah, no, it was not us. We didn't do it.
It was not anyone on this AMA.
No, it would never.
Never. Would never.
All right. We have 2 more questions today.
Oh no.
What is your favorite banana flavored food to eat?
Oh, banana nut bread. I love banana nut bread. Like various kinds too. I like to do it different ways. So like chocolate, I like to do with like brown sugar sprinkled on top. Like all sorts of I love banana nut bread.
Yeah. I want that to be my answer, but banana pudding is also really good. Like the
Yeah.
good kind with vanilla wafers.
When I was little, I think there was something, I don't know why, but like when I was little, I like didn't like it. And I think it's because it is like the cheap kind that was like served in the school cafeteria. And so like I could never get myself to like eat it. But I've heard people say that like if you eat the good kind would like it's way better. So I should probably try it again.
Ooh, yeah, yeah, for sure. I feel like the southeast or like down in like Appalachia, like they have good
Yeah,
banana pudding
banana pudding.
versus like
Interesting.
I wouldn't eat it like up north, like where I am now. I'm not gonna order that. But like if I'm down south
Yeah,
more,
then
those are
definitely.
goodness. All right,
Hmm.
last question. What is a bananas project that you're working on right now? I have my answer, and I'm posting pictures to the Discord now as we
Right.
speak.
Yours is like literally banana.
Mine is literally bananas, but I know that you are working on something that is
I
bananas in
do.
a
Yeah, I've
pudding.
recently started a sort of bananas project. And I think anybody who is a parent or a child with parents would understand why this is like a bananas thing. I decided that I was going to start streaming video games on Twitch, and I do that twice a week. My channel is Z Goes Meep, and I do it with my son.
That's awesome.
So my son is 21, which is just like angsty teen plus some. So like it's all the same things that you think of. And I think a lot of people would be like, it's a terrible idea. Because when you game with your friends, there's a certain energy, but when you do things with your family, it's a very different energy, right?
Mhm.
But my son and I get along really, really well, generally. And so I was like, I feel like with my health being what it is, I'm always looking for things to do for us to do things together that are fun and interesting, and then I can look back on and be like, this was like a really cool, fun thing we did.
That's awesome.
So yeah, we've done mostly Kiwi. We started with the game Kiwi, and nobody knows it's Keywe, Kiwi, but you are literal kiwi birds and working in a post office in Australia.
That's great.
And you have to like your butts are sticky. And you grab things with your beaks, and like it's very frenetic and very funny and very weird. And so we've been playing that because it's super funny. And today we actually we were gonna play Journey, but we found out that while it does have a co-op, you don't get to choose who you're co-op with. So instead we did Escape Simulator, which is like escape rooms with themes. And the one today was it's Egyptology, and I'm putting that in quotes. You're archaeologist, putting that in quotes. Solving. So I have my bachelor's degree is in archaeology. My son is currently getting a degree in archaeology. So a lot of the stream is us being like, yeah, this is totally how archaeology works. Or
Wow.
yeah, this is totally what Egypt is like.
Oh my gosh.
But I liked it. It was way chill. It was because it's not uber timed, and it's not like maddeningly paced like Kiwi
Yeah,
is.
yeah, yeah.
But we're trying to do as many like co-op-y kind of things as possible. We'll probably eventually get into like PvP stuff, but he's so much better at it than me. Like he's just
I feel that.
naturally.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We just had our last Kiwi session. I learned that I cannot do the double jump the way that it is in the game. My brain and my hands do not like the key combo for it. Like, do not. So there's this one part where you literally have to do the double jump to like get up this cliff.
Okay.
And it's a race, mind you. So we're like racing against like other characters that are in the like their
Mhm.
times. We're really racing against their time. It took me like a minute and a half
Oh no.
to get up this wall. I thought my kid was just going to like walk down the hallway into this room and strangle me. But bless him, he was very patient. But at one point, he was like, "Mom, you're embarrassing me." But anyway, yeah, if you want to watch this, it's
Just
Wednesdays. We do 3:30 to 5 o'clock Central, and
okay.
Fridays we do 1 o'clock to 2:30 Central. And
That's sweet.
yeah, so you can, if you don't see, because Twitch doesn't hold on to stuff forever. YouTube channel under the same name, Z Goes Meep. You can see everything, and I have the highlight reels and stuff like
That's
that. And
awesome.
it's super fun. Yeah.
And it's not in. It doesn't clash with any Not 21 stuff. So guys, you can watch all.
Yeah, I tried to make sure. I'm pretty sure I didn't, because I was like, I have to make it fit our schedules and somehow like not interfere with.
So. I love that, and just the idea of you guys being little Kiwis with sticky butts is just so.
Oh yeah, if you've never played Kiwi before, find a friend.
Oh my
Find a
gosh,
friend and
I'm
get
glad
your
I learned about this.
sticky
I want
butts
to play.
ready.
Oh
It's
man,
so cute. It's so cute.
that's so good. I love this idea too, and the fact that you guys are close enough to like want to stream together. That's so lovely.
He puts up. To be fair, he puts up with it. He puts up. But I'm like, I totally pull that thing on him. I'm like, I won't always be around.
We gotta be Kiwis with sticky butts while we can.
You gotta be a Kiwi with your mama. Get your sticky butt over here. Yeah.
All right. Well, I think that we have successfully palooza'd our bananas today. This has been absolutely fantastic. I absolutely love when you were just like, yeah, let's do a banana themed thing. And I'm like, listen, you could have themed it like watching paint dry, and I would have absolutely joined you anyway. Because like
I would have had opinions about that too. I just have opinions.
I love live streaming with you because I love hearing your opinions, and everything is hilarious, and it's just so wholesome and fun. I love it. Thank you so much for being on. Yay. I think that there's a couple things really quickly. Thank you everyone for joining us this evening for our weirdest AMA ever. I'm not even gonna read the outro because there are two things I would like to tell everyone about. Number one, I believe March 5th is when we are coming back with the regularly scheduled season of Nat 21 Adventures.
We are, and I'm in that one too.
Yeah,
get ready for more me. I am not. It is a character that is coming back, but I won't say which.
Yeah. No, there's still some stuff, but we can't really talk about where the bananas also fostered. Yes,
also
and now
fostered.
they've been adopted into
they finally were adopted. The paperwork came through, so we're happy to have fostered them, and now really glad to call them family.
And from our bananas to yours. No. What was the other thing? Oh shoot.
So Tuesday, the regular Tuesday show is coming back.
Yes.
No spoilers.
Also, oh my gosh. We are going to be doing a bonus AMA that isn't even an AMA at some point in March. I have to look at the exact date. I will have it posted, especially because the March schedule is going up at the end of the week anyway. But yeah, we will be doing we can't call it a stitch and
we can't call it a stitch and bitch. Well, it's something.
We'll call it something. But yeah, it's going to be and I think I'm going to have it streamed to everybody as like a little like tantalizing. Come join us on Patreon. This is what we do. So yeah, keep your eyes peeled.
And that'll be nice. So for people who have been around the channel for a while, it'll be the first time that May, myself, and Lex have been together again since the end of Savage Moon. So
yeah, no, it's gonna be one for the books. So for sure, I will get more details out for you guys soon. But yeah, I just wanted everyone to know about that ahead of time because it's really exciting, and I'm ready to rock and roll.
Yeah,
I'll make more bananas. It's gonna be great.
Yay! All the bananas.
All the bananas. Well, thank you so much for joining us Thank you guys all for being here. And we will see you guys on the channel, I guess, Monday when we're back streaming all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
And Tuesday for the end of Coriolis. So exciting. All right. Have a good night, everybody. Bye.